Just please, just look at the camera and basically introduce yourself. Give us your name.
My name's Paul Sneed. I'm one of the founding members of Two Brothers Foundation, Instituto Dois Irmãos, active member here at our NGO, and a professor of Brazilian literature and cultural studies at the University of Kansas. It's a small operation. I say that for the students that are directly affected, they're getting educational opportunities that are unparalleled for most of the population of lower income people here in Brazil and in Rio. So, you know, to have an opportunity to learn, we have experts in film, and film studies and film creation and digital editing. These kind of opportunities are tremendous. Having a concentration of researchers, interns, volunteers from all over the world, really top quality people, bringing them in, it ends up creating something that I call an organic university, because the people that are from Rocinha, they have an incredibly rich experience, and as I mentioned before, a deep faith and creativity to deal with problems of social exclusion and violence. But they don't often have the traditional education. So to bring in people that are plugged into traditional circles of development and education and have this kind of interaction ends up being a tremendous benefit for all parties. And at the same time, we get a lot of information about real life in real life in Rocinha out to people that defies some of the images from some of the movies and the television, the news reports and everything that about the community that tend to focus on violence. For the last 11 years, we've been working on educational projects. We have a community center, 3-story building, where we have students from Rocinha of all ages. Pretty much anywhere you can think of, chances are we've had a volunteer from that place. The most obvious sort of sign of the problem is violence surrounding the heavily armed criminal faction that sort of nominally runs Rocinha, and the invasions of incredibly well-armed police forces from the civil and military police that come in and the gun battles that result. But that's sort of just the tip of the iceberg, because underneath that you have a lot of family disintegration, alcoholism, drug addiction, abuse, and it's just sort of a vicious cycle where, you know, people can be very smart and very hardworking, but it's difficult facing the kind of obstacles that people have to really have a quality life. I want people to have a realistic perspective that's free from the sensationalism that's typical in the media and in the arts. And it's also free from the romanticism that's sometimes typical of the culture of NGOs. There are serious problems here. This is difficult and tricky work that we're doing, and it's difficult and tricky life that people are living here. So to have a realistic perspective on the true problems that people have, the true level of danger and difficulty that people are dealing with, our volunteers and staff and the rest of the community here. And also the truly human levels of compassion, love, friendship, acceptance, creativity, intelligence. It's pretty common that I run into people throughout Brazilian society that don't realize how intelligent a lot of the people are that are living here. So, you know, just some basic things like that. It's really a remarkable place without being romantic. There's a lot of wonderful people here doing a lot of really important things, and if people get the chance to come, they usually go away with a very positive impression and somewhat renewed. The Institute, the Instituto Dois Irmãos, Two Brothers Foundation, serves as somewhat of a symbol of hope for people and an opportunity, a space of healing for people to have these opportunities and get a chance to get to know people from other segments of society and around the world. Tá chovendo, hein? In 1990, I was an undergraduate student at the University of Virginia, and I was doing my year abroad in Latin America. I had a wonderful opportunity to come to Rocinha to do a project on organized crime, and in the process I met some fantastic people, became very close friends, and in 1998 we started Two Brothers Foundation. Some of the friends that I met the first time I was here are founding members, and some others are active members, and just really from the first day that I came here to Rocinha, I really identified with the people here. There's a lot of intelligent people and artistic people of great faith, and I felt like I learned a lot. There was a lot to learn. At the same time, obviously there's some serious problems that need to be addressed, and it's been a tremendous learning experience for me, and something that's been very important in my life.
Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha todo dia até doer a mão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha pra espantar a solidão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha todo dia pra ganhar o pão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha demais e você nem vai ver. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha todo dia até doer a mão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha pra ganhar o pão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha todo dia pra espantar a solidão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha demais e você nem vai ver o sol. O sol, o sol, o sol, na minha manhã, parerale, narerapá. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha todo dia até doer a mão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha pra espantar a solidão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha todo dia pra ganhar o pão. Trabalha sim, trabalha não, trabalha demais e você nem vai ver.